Lunch from the grill. All hamburgers are fresh made. Well, okay. I don't like that. I don't like what that implies.
Because of the implication.
If it was like, the entire sentence was in quotes, I'd be like, okay, it's not really like a suspicious quote. But why are we quoting just part of the sentence? That's where I raise an eyebrow. Please do not close this door, as it is broken. Just using closed toilet door. I don't know, it looks like it's working fine to me. Who opened this door and crushed the doorknob in the process? The Hulk? Who entered here? Freshness every day. Is that a promise, or is that just generally like a assumption? Now, what do you mean by fresh? Just that it came in, or that it's fresh? Right, I shouldn't eat these. Gel, do not eat throwaway desiccant, silica gel. Well, I think that you just don't want me to find out that it's actually really tasty. Maybe it's like Pop Rocks, and I wouldn't know it until I had them. Calm, salted caramel dark chocolate with benefits. What do you mean by that? What kind of benefits? What are we talking about? I didn't know I was getting chocolate with benefits. I just wanted to take it casual with my chocolate. I didn't know I was getting it. I didn't know. I wasn't ready for that. Want to finish building me? No, I'm okay. Fregley, I'm fine. I don't want to know what happens if I complete your Christmas miracle by building you as a full snowman. I'm okay. Milk fudge. And what about this milk? Are we sure we can trust that that's milk? I'll trust that it's fudge. Looks pretty fudge-like to me. But this whole milk thing? No, I'm not sure if I'm buying that. What exactly does forever mean here? Win $5,000 a week forever. That just means until you forget that you need it, right? Is that what that means? What? Forever. I love the quotes around that. Let me know that I'm not getting it forever by putting quotes right in the post. It's the same thing as putting like an asterisk, right? It usually means until you die or they're running off an average life expectancy. Hope this helps. But what if I mean, yeah, forever could mean until you die. But if I live past the life expectancy they set up, then I want the rest of my 5K a week. I live to see it. Bring me it. Were they or were they not offered it? Weezer offered 10 million to split up. What? Wait, who? I need the whole story. That's actually very silly. I had to look up what this is about. A bunch of people tried to raise $10 million to convince Weezer to stop making music. He said, I beg you, Weezer, take our money and disappear. Well, you weren't really offered it. The campaign didn't really get taken off the ground, huh? You're more like suggested 10 mil, not really offered anything. I did not buy any wine or milk here. Well, yeah, you could buy our wine or our milk. I mean, they're there. If you want to buy either of them, they're an option. Go ahead, try one of our wines. Yeah. Go ahead. Beware the one from Ohio. Man, I still don't get the whole Ohio thing, man. I'm tired of everyone ending it's the fill in the blank from Ohio. I don't get it. Stop it, please. You're melting my brain. You're smoothing it out. You're getting all the wrinkles buffed out. Customer parking only. Well, what necessarily qualifies as a customer? Maybe not to your store, but I'll buy somewhere else and I'm a customer there. So do I get to park? I mean, that to me, you should have been more specific with your phrasing. I think I can park here. Tijuana taco. Fine Mexican food. Now, see, that's where I raise an eyebrow. Well, no, not really. Actually, I take that back because it's just a sentence. Fine, that's the guy on the front saying it. Not at all upset at that. Fresh baked cookies. Okay, that's a couple of eyebrow raises. Why do we have these cookies? May or may not be fresh, but they also may or may not be cookies. They're the product formerly known as fresh baked cookies. Means I'm gonna bite into one and it's just gonna disintegrate like powder right in my mouth. Found at Disneyland, California. Butter, well, listen. I think this is a very honest quote. This is in the queue for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So of course it's not going to be real butter. This is exactly as advertised. And you know what? Even this was in somewhere like Goofy's Kitchen, I would trust him. I would trust him that he wouldn't lead me astray with the butter sign. I would do it. I would trust him. I would trust Chef Goof. Journey through Japan's beauty with traditional confectionery. Well, do I have to necessarily? Maybe I shouldn't, because good food tastes even better in good company. Well, what is that? What does that mean? I don't want to know what kind of company I'm having that food with. That food seems strange and off-putting. Bus driver who dumped passengers acted in error. Well, this just seems like it's quotes that were, this feels like proper quoting to me. This one I'm not too surprised at. It's a news article. This seems like they're just quoting how it was told. I think this is fine. Suspicious parenthesis. Something exciting is coming to Victoria leads soon. Well, what's she leading? Why are you telling me this as an aside to your statement? Fake pizza sheets? Silicone treated genuine vegetable parchment. Ah, well, see, I thought it was going to be genuine like the TF2 quality, but I guess I was led astray. Does anybody know what this means? Create while you play. I like that they also have this trademark. That's what I'm looking at more. Rather than this, like, the quotations, I'm looking at the trademark at the end. But this to me looks like they tried to, like, piggyback off of the Toys R Us look, but didn't quite capture what Toys R Us was doing. Please do not leave children or clothes unattended. No soliciting, smoking, or pets. Restroom for customers only. With the please being in quotes, it's not really an ask, it's a demand. It's a demand. Shrimp tips. Yes, the tips are edible. Shrimp tips are the cheap shrimp treat that everyone can eat. Obvious Plant Foods is dedicated to providing affordable options that are safe, to eat. Oh. Now, what's your loose definition of safe? How far are we stretching that term? Free popcorn found in a kitchen supply store. While you shop, enjoy free popcorn. Please help yourself. Oh, we already know that's like packing peanut popcorn. That's styrofoam. It's gonna be extra chewy. King Charles to be treated for enlarged prostate. Oh, and will undergo procedure. Now, what kind of procedure are we talking about? Why is this so vague? What's all King Charlie going through? What the hell is Chief filled with? But why? Seriously, what is it about Chief that makes this psychopath want to mate with him? Huh? Honey's with Chief because she basically has no choice. I really hate that they don't just settle for a sibling relationship because they just don't work at all as a couple. It's the reason why I want them to bring Armando back. You do know love comes in all shapes and sizes, right? Except Chief's filled with idiocy. Well, again, the quote here doesn't feel too suspicious to me. It's like they were just quoting a term, like they wanted to highlight it. That felt more like an emphasis rather than a suspicious quote. From a World War II British ration box circa 1944, a metal box container. That thing's lead and it's gonna give you lead poisoning. That's a lead box. That's the Stanley Cup box. It's gonna contaminate you. How many of you have spent real money on moonstones? I want the Ursula and Wally bundles so bad, but I haven't racked up enough moonstones to get them without purchasing more. And of course, the moonstone bundle with the most bang for your buck is $50. Well, that's the trick. I haven't spent any real money at all. I've stolen it. It's fake money. Please be respectful. Keep this area clean. Oh, that just depends on your definition of respectful. If I mean, don't completely soil it and ruin it, then I can do that. But rest assured, my head's going under that spigot and I'm drinking the whole thing dry. ASDA's bags for life, which you can choose to reuse at 30p each. Bags for life. Choose to reuse for a fee every time. Pay for life. LEGO Fortnite is working on the following things: a chum processor, gong, rift, riding mechanics. Pause. You're telling me I can ride the in Fortnite? Telling me we can squat up and ride? Premium popcorn. In quotes, gluten-free. That just feels like you're gonna give me a reaction. This doesn't feel like it's safe for me to eat. Why are we being vague about gluten-free here? Why are we putting it in quotes? So many questions. Washer dryer in the unit. Oh, that means it's shared laundry. That's what that means. Small pet welcome. Private parking, gated. In Mimo, that's an adorable way to abbreviate a town name, Mimo.
Hi, Mimo Tim Heidecker.
Historic district near Biscayne Boulevard in proximity to transit. Dining, Starbucks, shopping in Miami downtown. South Beach, Wynwood, and local attractions. This very bright 2-bedroom apartment on the top floor features a fully renovated kitchen with stainless steel appliances, renovated bathroom, interior, exterior glass doors, and window blinds. Ooh. The unit consists of an entire second floor of a 2-story historical building and offers large windows in every room and great closet space. Private driveway, beautiful gated garden and courtyard with table, chairs, and barbecue. Covered lounge area and private balcony. You will fall in love with this beautiful apartment and what this this intimate 4-unit complex offers. This newly renovated 2-bedroom apartment is offered at $21.95 a month. First, last month rent and security deposit is required. Small pet welcome. Call today to schedule a showing. I would like smoke signals or carrier pigeon. I don't feel like you want me to call on the phone. Didn't even give me a number. Am I calling you by telekinesis? How are we doing this transaction? And what do you mean by every room? Food court only. This one also just seems like emphasis to me. This doesn't seem like it's quite that suspicious at all. Unless this is saying like only use in the food court lest you suffer dire consequences, but I don't see it saying anything like that. Is this safe? Well, you know, what do you mean by safe? Our aim is your car hire in Kefalonia. Kefalonia? What the heck is Kefalonia? That doesn't even sound real. It's an island in the Ionian Sea, west of Greece. I mean, I just looked it up. It's got cool ass caves, but it's just got a strange little name. I didn't know that was real. To be a safe and free. What do you mean by that? And definitely good part. Who wrote this? And definitely a good part of the holiday. Like, we'd be super bummed if this wasn't definitely a good part of your holidays. And by free, we just mean you cough in your elbow, not in the face, no, just in the elbow. Seen at a local hair salon. Kids 10 and under must be accompanied by an adult. They're aliens figuring out what human beings are and how you classify them for the first time. These are aliens disguised as hairstylists, but they're pretty chill. Saw on Facebook, cute, but what is the chicken really? My son is at a birthday party and look at this cute individual lunchbox they made up for him. I was happy to bring everything, but look, chicken sandwich. Oh, because it's vegan. That's why it's in quotes. This isn't suspicious at all. All right, yeah, no, this is very self-explanatory. There's nothing suspicious about this. It's a fake chicken sandwich. It's, you know, vegan eggs. Like, this is completely, this one isn't, hey, get this one out of here. This one isn't suspicious at all. Should I be worried? Donating your unwanted clothing to help support research that saves lives. Research program. Oh, that's a very broad name. Seems like a nice cause, but it feels very general. Saw this at a farmer's market and knew it belonged here. Soap for cats. I mean, yeah, it can be used for them. It's just not recommended, but yeah, it can be for them. Rite Aid. Flu shots. What are you putting in my arm? I don't put that in quotes. What are you putting in my arm? You tell me right now, Rite Aid. Mbappe signs Real Madrid contract to become club's highest paid player. So did someone sign on his behalf? It seems like he didn't put pen to paper, and a doppelganger did. Something that was similar to Mbappe, but not quite the living player themselves. We hope you have fun playing our game. The classic action soccer game with the most up-to-date data. Enjoy the fever pitch of real soccer in eFootball 2024. Well, given by the reviews, it seems like that soccer wasn't very real anyway. Social hierarchies are real. 15 signs you're a leper male. Super rare. And is it better than alpha? Wow, this is really fun. I had to grab to figure out what the original video was, but this is the actual video is 15 signs you're a sigma male. Super rare. All right, man, sure. Our biggest ever real ice rink. Okay. Hey, look, they got the Grinch's house, though. That takes my mind off of whether or not that ice rink is gonna, you know, really be ice. The Grinch stole it. That's it. That's what happened. As part of our mission statement, Hux guarantees squeaky clean restrooms. If our restroom does not meet your expectation, we want to know. We will attend to it promptly. Please call us with your comments at blank. That's not the phone number we're reading off. Now, what does squeaky clean mean? Do my shoes squeak or do the stalls squeak? The start of every horror movie. Potluck and playtime. What does that mean? Gift cards must be done at registers. And are these registers here? Or is this just a concept? Lamb for stew. That's person. I don't know who you're fooling, but that ain't lamb. That's human being. That's goddamn human being. Oatly, no sugars. I mean, yeah, maybe as far as you know, there's none, but maybe a little. Maybe a little if I ask nicely, right? I mean, no, it's such a What does no really mean, Oatly, with my no sugars oat milk, if you're putting it in quotations like that? Offering dip promotes intake of a moderately liked raw vegetable among preschoolers with genetic sensitivity to bitterness. I don't even know what to make of that. So was it a dip or was it not? Why aren't we quoting dip? Did it dip? Meet Talking Tom's best friend, Ben. Now that one I do know why we're quoting here, because they aren't friends. They aren't friends at all. I understand this quotation perfectly. Then who is he? How strong is Stark? Is that not him? I don't know. Spotted at a tourist trap in Arizona. Not sure I want to know what a taste of fudge is. Fudge available year-round. Come in for a free taste of fudge. They also have no cell phone conversations, so if you're gonna go taste the fudge, they want your attention completely and fully. Brutal quotation marks from the local tabloid. Inspiring teen hasn't let haters win as he looks to open new business. Yeah, real inspiring, pal. Walker, Texas Rangers partner. Or is he? Co-starring Clarence Gilliard as Trevette. Now, do we know that for certain, though? This could be a ruse. We don't know. Guess we'll have to watch the episode to find out. Quotes for emphasis is unnecessary when text is a different color. And that's what I've been saying. A lot of these quotes could just come down to it being emphasis. If your best friend put a gun to your head, what are your last words? Better make it one shot. Better make it count. Look at me when you do it. Look at me in my eyes when you do it. And then I find out it's not really a gun because it's in quotes. French toast flavored. Nothing suspicious here. This is just artificial flavoring. You gotta up your suspicious quote game, man. I was expecting some real right hooks of suspicion, but this has been, for the most part, pretty tame. Well, where the f do they live then? The North Carolina family. World's strictest parents, Australia. Oh, see, now we know. They live in Australia. They're not North Carolina at all. They're down under. I'd like to think I'm actually protected, not protected. The Equality Act 2010 recognizes certain characteristics which are protected from discrimination. Just an air of protection. Just a guise, really. In the toilet of a KFC in Dublin. Important notice. Please do not flush any sanitary items. Wet wipes, paper towel, this was written in a hurry, or diapers down the toilet. Do not use too much toilet paper at the same time, as this will block the toilet and overflow. Again, this is a case where they're trying to emphasize it, but the added quotes for no reason. Now it just feels like they're trying... Feels like they're just using euphemisms now. Please hold the toilet handle down until toilet flushes all the way. Thank you. There's a toilet goblin in there. All this, don't put too much toilet paper in there, because that'd feed the goblin. This KFC's got a toilet goblin hiding in the stall. Critical space flight hardware. Do not touch. Well, that just meant the paper. You're good to touch the space equipment. It's actually good for it. Go ahead and get your fingerprints all over that. That's fine. Robin Windsor death. Strictly Come Dancing star. Tragically. Well, what do you mean by that, The Independent? Was it not tragic? He was 44. That seems pretty tragic to me. Is there some other word you'd like to use? Do not drill here electrical cables. Well, I can see someone didn't listen because they drilled right above it, but maybe just right in that strip of paper, that strip of tape, maybe that's where all the cables are. Maybe he dodged a bullet. What does he actually mean? Dogs not allowed. Well, yeah, that just means people can come in. And it's like, dogs? Well, dogs are in quotes. He's not actually talking about dogs, you know? Just gotta use your brain a little bit. You'll get it.